Hello everyone, welcome back to ArrayBlock. So in the last video we learned what JavaScript is and why it is one of the most powerful language for the web development. And in this video we are going to actually set up our JavaScript environment so we can write our own code and we can run our own code, right? So in this video you'll learn how to use JavaScript inside a browser and also through Node.js, and then I'll explain the basic syntax and rule every JavaScript developer should know. So let's get started. So the first thing we are going to do, we are going to open a browser. So this is our browser and we are going to open the console. Console. So you can see the console here. And what we're going to do, we are going to write our first program here, console.log, and we'll say hello world, right? So this is our console.log hello world we have written. So console.log is a function that print message to the browser or console, right? So let's hit it and we'll see if we get a hello world or not. See, so we got our the first Java. We have run the first JavaScript program that we say that's a hello world, right? So the next thing what we are going to do, we are going to do this with the using the Node.js, right? Let me close this. So for the Node.js, you have to go nodejs.org. That is the official. I've already opened it, right? And you have to download the LTS version, that is long-term support version, and you have to install it, right? And as I have already installed, so let me open this. So this is my VS Code, and if you don't have VS Code, just go visit on the visualstudio.com and then download it and install it, right? So I have already installed the Node.js. So what we are going to do, we are going to see Node version. So what version I am using here? So it's a 22.12.0, right? So it means my system has a Node.js already installed. So let me clear this. And now what we're going to do, we are going to create a file. I've already created a folder that now I'm going to create a file. Let's say index.js. You can create any file, any name. Now we're going to same right here console.log. That's a so here what you're going to do, we're going to see hello from Node.js as we are running this using the Node.js. Now the important thing is we have saved it. Important thing is how you will run the JavaScript file using Node.js. So you have to type node. You have to come to the terminal and then you have to type node text.js, whatever the file name is, and hit the enter. So we can see the whatever we have printed in the console. So it's a hello from Node.js, and we got the hello from the Node.js, right? That's that means we have set up our JavaScript environment and that is ready. Now next thing what we are going to do, we are going to learn about some JavaScript syntax and rules, right? Now the setup is done. So let's move to the JavaScript basic syntax, the grammar rule your code must follow. So the first thing is, so I'll write it here. So let me comment this. Yeah. So this is multi-line comment. I'll explain how it works and why we should like this. So the first thing is case sensitivity. Case sensitive. Case sensitive, right? So that means name and name are two different things. So what do you mean? What do you mean? Me name and name. These two are the different thing. So whenever you are writing a JavaScript, you must remember that JavaScript is a case sensitive, right? So this means if you write like this and this means JavaScript has a two different variable. Now the second thing is statement and semicolon. So second thing is say statement, statement and semicolon, right? So statement and semicolon means suppose. So let me write it. So and let to 30, right? And then we'll say console log. I'm not going to run it, but to show you how why I'm writing like this. So I'll explain it because I'm writing this inside the comment section. So semicolon are optional in most cases, but it's good practice to use them. And statement and semicolon, each line of code is usually a statement. So whenever you write let x equals to 20, it is a statement. You say y equals to 30, it is a statement, and you can end it with a semicolon, right? And it's good practice to use them constantly, right? So the third thing that I've already show you, right? So you can add notes to your code using comments, and comments is a like very important part of every programming language. So because it help us to see what we have written in a, suppose you are writing a 100 line of codes and you forgot like what you have done, or someone has written the code 100 line of codes without writing any kind of comments, no one can understand it. You have to spend almost, like suppose that code you can run in a 2 or 3 minutes, you have to spend an hour to understand that code, right? That's where the comments are very important. You can write the single line comment, you can write the multi-line comment. So this is multi-line comment. For the single line comment, you can do like this. So single this is single line comments. And the naming role, so the fourth rule is naming rules. So variable names can include letter, digit, any kind of sign, and underscore, but they cannot start with a number, right? So let me show you. So the suppose you have written let, and you say user name equals to array, oh, right? Now the second thing you have written, so you say let name equals to array blocks, right? But to add semicolon here, so this is the invalid, and also avoid the reserve keyword, that I'll explain what all the reserved keyword in JavaScript programming language. For example, if, for, let, and return as a variable name, right? So this will give you an error, right? So let me show you by running it. We are going to just, yeah, say this is giving us error by default. So you cannot write like this. So if you remove the two, it will work. Right? See. So that's where, so the naming can, the variable name cannot start with a number. That's a most important thing, and important thing to remember, right? Now, the fifth rule is white space and indentation. So JavaScript ignores extra space and line break, but clean indentation to make your code easy to read, right? So yeah, so you like basically JavaScript has a by default features that ignore extra space and line breaks, but clean indentation make your code easy to read and write. Read basically. See. So and the fourth the last method is, apart from console.log, you can also show alert to the browser, and that's it. We have officially set up our JavaScript environment and learn the essential syntax rules. Now you can write JavaScript code anywhere in the browser, console, or in VS Code using Node.js. So in the next video, we will dive into variable and constant